Hello YouTube! In this video, we're going to show you a tutorial on how to make a gesture-controlled light using infrared sensor. An infrared sensor is an electronic device that emits in order to sense some aspects of the surroundings. An infrared sensor can measure the heat of an object as well as detects the motion. These types of sensors measures only infrared radiation rather than emitting it, which is called as a passive IR sensor. As shown in the schematic diagram, we use Arduino Uno microcontroller as the control unit of the project. Three infrared sensors were being used that consist of a transmitter and receiver circuit. In the transmitter, it is connected in a series with a 100 ohms resistor, while in the receiver, it is connected in series with a 4700 kilo ohms resistor. In between of the receiver and the resistor, it is connected to the analog pins from A0 to A2 respectively. A relay acts as a switch for switching on and off the bulb. The first part of the code will be the declaration and initialization of the variables. The variable name bulb will be used as the source of the signal pin of the relay. This will be on digital pin 2. The variables state 1, state 2, and state 3 are used to check and save the state of the three IR sensors. Initially, their values are equals to 0. This means a swiping to the right gesture was not detected yet. The variables sensor value 1, sensor value 2, and sensor value 3 are used to store the reading or values of the IR sensors. The variable named light is used to store the state of the light or the bulb. If the value of the variable light is 0, this means that the bulb is off. If the value is 1, then this means that the bulb is on. The next part is the setup, where we adjust the pin mode of the bulb to be output. For the main part of the code, there are two main blocks. The first one is a while block where it iterates as long as the bulb is off. Basically, this block is just waiting for the swipe right gesture to occur and change the state of the bulb from off to on. What happens first is the value of the first IR sensor, which is connected in A0 of the Arduino, is taken. Then it will be checked if the value is less than 700. If it is less than 700, then the state of the first sensor will be changed to 1, meaning it detected an object, which is in this case the hand. We use the value 700 since based on our experimentation, it is the value that suits best for our desired behavior of the system. Next, it is going to get the value of the second IR sensor, which is connected on A1. And just like the first one, it will be checked if it is less than 700. If it is, then the state will be changed to 1. The same will be done for the third sensor. Now, if the state of the three sensors are all equal to 1, then this is the indicator that the system has detected the gesture, so the bulb will be turned on. For the second block, it is just almost the same with the first block. It's just that instead of waiting for a swipe right, it will be waiting for a swipe left, then turn the bulb off. Inside the block, instead of checking the first IR sensor, it will first check the third sensor down to the first. The checking of the value of the sensors will just be the same as the first block. It's just that if the value is less than 700, the state will be changed to 0 and not 1. If the state of all three sensors are equal to 0, then this is the indicator of a completed gesture, thus turn the bulb off. We also put a delay of 500 milliseconds for every iteration of the main function.